What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Can't Talk, I'm Creating. All right, dude, we're here. We're back. Another week on the couch.
Look at us. I think it's been 7. Oh, it's been a long time since me and you just sat down on the couch and yapped.
Yeah, it's been, quite some time.
It's been a crazy,
eventful, eventful time.
I wonder what we were like shooting. I mean, we can figure it out if you want to look.
Yeah, let's see what the...
What we were... What we were talking about last time we sat. I have a feeling it was like watching the podcast on the podcast live.
Yeah, this is some meta. All right, just me and you. Here, 6 months ago. That's fucking crazy. We haven't just sat down and talked like just me and you. And it doesn't feel like that. What's going on? Oh, I remember editing like the split because one of the cameras wasn't working or something. No, that's crazy.
Yeah, a lot has happened since out of towners.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. What's up, dude? How's your week? How's your week been? We
What's
know how
today?
my week's been.
I don't even know what today is. Today is Monday.
So how was last week? I had an eventful last week.
What happened last week? I don't even know.
I don't know. Shooting wise, don't remember. The personal life.
Yeah, you did have it. Okay, well,
week.
We're not going to talk about that on the podcast.
I mean, we can.
We can. We can. Well, we know. Now we know we're under the surveillance of the CIA.
Yeah, now we know there's that's pretty rad.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, but like work-wise, I don't even remember let me check the calendar. What even happened this week?
We had the Ava video.
Did we pick up the school this week, or that was last week?
No, that was like 3 weeks.
I mean, we could talk about that though, because we have
that's a good one.
We went and bought a classroom.
Basically,
and
more than a classroom. We got a lunch table. We got the projector cart. We got
school.
Yeah. We went down to Modern Day and what was that, Middletown?
Yeah, somewhere around Middletown, yeah.
And we went to an abandoned, which was cool. It was cool walking through an abandoned school. I've never done that before. Like going through a really dark hallway with like, it was scary as hell, but also very cool.
It was weird. It like brought me back to like I haven't been in like a school hallway with lockers and shit since I was in school.
Yeah.
So like being there really threw me back to that time. And like low-key, I was like getting upset because like, damn, I'll never go back to like when it's that simple. Like, or like when it was like, I was just getting nostalgic. You can come in here. I was just getting nostalgic for like high school. And like, damn, dude, I'll never get that. Like, that shit was, I know I think we disagree on this.
Yeah, I mean, I just,
that shit was, you agree with me.
I try to just, ta-da, not think about high school at all or any of that stuff.
I fucking loved high school.
I'm sure you did.
What's that supposed to mean? I wasn't your average jock.
Yeah, but God,
no, you're sick.
I'm not even gonna start.
Go ahead, finish your statement.
Yeah, I mean, I went back to my middle school after, like, I think my freshman year of college. I went back to my middle school to see my guidance counselor, and walking through those hallways as like a 19-year-old, I was like, I thought all this stuff was like, bigger, and then you walk through the staircase, you're like,
and it's tiny.
Like, whoa.
No, yeah, that like. That was pretty dope. It was, like, I haven't been to a school since whenever the fuck I left high school, however, 2018 or 19.
Yeah.
That shit was cool. I wish I could go back to, like, I don't know. That was just like, I don't think I appreciated it as much then, but like walking through that hall, I was like, damn, dude, I really loved this shit. Like, that shit was just mad fun. Like, it'll never be like that again. Like, you're all forced into this place. You get to hang. I mean, I'm trying to make that here, but.
Got people signing
Maybe that's why I'm trying to make this the way it is. Like,
bro,
I'm just chasing after.
My parents always used to say like, enjoy it now because it's gonna go fast.
Yeah, that's the cliche thing everyone says. And like,
never really like took that into like in consideration.
Yeah,
and then now I just wake up and like, whoa, what the fuck? I'm 25. I feel like this was just yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
I think my distaste for school comes with the fact that I just went through so many as a child, and I was just like going through different friend groups all the time, and I was just like,
you're kind of like an army brat then.
Nah, not like because Dijon shit is crazy.
Yeah,
You're
not Japan.
referencing the last. Like I moved from New Jersey to Georgia back to New Jersey. I didn't move to Japan, Colorado, California, friggin' Thailand, Philly, Maryland.
It's
that
tears.
dude's been around the world.
It's tears.
Yeah. But
I could definitely get that because like the thing I like about it is that it was this group of people. I went through this like whole my middle school friends went to high school with me. We all went.
Yeah, like this place is the first place I can genuinely say like I have friends from high school that I really still love, but like I like really enjoy coming here, and I don't feel like I have to placate my personality to make people like me or any of that stupid shit.
I think but it depends on the experience you had in high school, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I only say I miss high school because like it wasn't because of the schoolwork. You know what I'm saying? It was just
I'm not saying I loved high school.
I also got done foul in high school.
I did too, bro.
Like foul.
I did
like,
too.
Best friend stabbing you in the back foul or just a female foul?
I'm saying teammate on the team pulls up with your girl in her car in the morning and you're outside the window looking at it. Oh, Jiffy.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
It's foul, you feel me? But
it's pretty close.
That's when
I didn't have none of that.
I just told everyone to go kick rocks, and to this day don't really talk to any of those people anymore.
And you shouldn't. I don't either. I still to this day have a vendetta against this one person.
Yeah, me too. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
Really?
Throughout all of the stuff that was going on that you guys know about, which I was actually going to sit down on I got to do it one of these nights. I was going to sit down by myself and like really just like talk myself through that.
Everything set up. This is the best chance.
True.
It's already set
Close
up.
the door for you.
But through all that stuff, bro, like on top of the doctor thing that I told you guys about, like I think maybe like 3 days before my mom got to the rehab center, I get in an elevator and guess who's in the elevator with me? Like walks, like I had heard that he had gotten a job there. And again, this is like the biggest hospital in the fucking state. Sorry for my language podcast, but like literally the biggest. Like you got lost in that, John. Like I got lost in that, John.
There.
Yeah, like crazy. I was in the elevator, and of course, this dude with his fucking coworker walks in, and like my dad's looking at me like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm just like, I can't say anything because I'm just like. I'm like holding I literally want to go over the gurney and right to the middle of his face. Like the world was really testing me throughout all that stuff. It really was.
I'm proud of you. You
came out on top.
A lot of people, you know, you didn't change. You know what I'm saying? You were strong through everything.
Of course.
Damn.
Yeah, you guys will hear about that sooner or later.
It's
but
been real eventful. It's been an interesting time.
Yeah, we already started with that. We already shouted that person out at the start of the podcast. So.
Okay, so are we gonna?
Nah.
Name drop. I mean.
Okay, well, I'm also going through a certain situation right now.
Oh yeah, you can update him because I've been updating him because you texted me.
So
the Chicago girl.
Yeah.
Chicago. So like for my viewers,
background to Chicago.
So background for Chicago, I met this girl when I in like 2017, 2018. She came and you feel me, she was only here for a week. She's from Jersey. She was only here for a week to visit, and we kind of hit it off. You feel me what I'm saying? From then, we're going back and forth. She used to come visit. You feel me? I'll see her. We'll hang out. From me, there's one time she came to visit this past year, and you know what I'm saying? I'm an emotional guy sometimes, you know. Let me fucking finish. You fucking. This is what I go through. When I put my emotions out in the world. And this is what I get. You see it here now.
I'm crying. Oh my god.
Cause you feel me? I'm that. You know what I'm saying? So my mom was thinking like, oh, if I go see this girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just mentally be fucked up because she's going back to Chicago, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I got sucked up.
Open up and see something.
Do you have to exit the room?
What part of what?
Do you have to exit the room? You want your Sadiq shit right now. This is how he used to get in trouble.
I'm sure he does. He's How long he's been dealing with your ass, I can't even imagine. He knows you better than any of us do. All right, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
I just that laugh just started and it wasn't ending till it ended. I'm good.
All right, we good, right? So I didn't want to, you feel me, be like, because I already had a little, I had a ball. If you know, you know. If I had a ball at this time, and feel me, we were just kicking it off, but I didn't really fuck with her. I just, you feel me, it was just something to do and there's nothing to do. So what I did was I just kind of ghosted her because I thought that'd be easier than communicating the situation. You feel me? And it was just like that was the wrong move. You feel me? So
I mean, yeah, that's just like that's the
bro.
move if you're not trying to go back.
But no, I didn't know that. I thought that was the move. That was the move. Like, okay, I'm not gonna talk to her. She's about to go to Chicago. I just ghost her, and then when she's back in Chicago, I'll text her, and it's gonna be cool. Like I just make up some wicked shit. Like, you know what I
You
mean?
hear to hear first, ladies.
But no, stop. But you feel me? And then come to find out, I just recently got back in contact with her, and she's been here over a year from that day. You get what I'm saying? So me finding that out, I'm just like, damn, I fucked it up. Boom, whatever.
I didn't even know that context of the story.
Yes.
That's Chicago, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no shit, she didn't text you back.
Yeah, bro, but it was like I'm super apologetic right now. Like,
I'm sure you are. You
But
ghosted
you-
her
So
for a
she came back
year.
to Jersey, you texted her,
You're right. I
and
texted
she
her.
didn't
You
respond.
feel me? Like
goes,
the love
"You."
is always there. Like that's like my soulmate. That's why it hurt so bad. Like you
Mhm.
feel me? No, not that ass. Like you feel me? So right, wind up going to see her, hit it off. You feel me? Then she just ghosted me for like 5 days, and I'm just like,
Shocker. I did that to somebody.
I'm just like, fuck, what's going on? Right? Whatever. Recently, just seen her yesterday, and she just said she felt like that one incident, me ghosting her, she can never go back. So we just gotta be friends. That shit hurt, bro. That shit hurt. Cause you know why? Because I always used to have this mindset like, damn, she's in Chicago. We getting married. Fuck all these Jersey girls. Now it's like, we're not getting married anymore.
You really are an emotional guy. 'Cause
I am an
that is,
emotional
like,
guy, bro. I am, bro. I'm a CLB. I got a tattoo on
It
me.
takes me certified bit of a.
Yo, we had to get that in there.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm an
She's
emotional
an
guy.
emotional guy.
Oh yeah, because it takes me like probably at least like a year and a half of being with someone to even consider the fact that I'd be with
But I
them for
knew
the
her
rest of my
6
life.
years, 7 years.
Okay, but you weren't with her.
But we were kind of with each other.
That's like, here's the reality though. Like, a serious relationship is a lot more than just going to see
Okay.
somebody. Like, you don't really, like, in my opinion,
And-
you
and
really,
that's
I didn't
why
learn that until my
you
last
don't really
relationship.
know whether or not you're compatible with somebody until you live with them. I
Yeah.
lived with my ex-girlfriend for like weeks on end because we
Yeah.
were long distance. Like, we were good. Like, we could do everything together. You really don't know who, like, I'm sure with you, like, you spent
Yeah.
buckets of time with your ex-girlfriend.
Clock it.
Yeah, there's just a level of like partnership and compatibility that you like really just won't understand until you spend that time with somebody.
But I understand.
So like you could feel like that is the person that you
6
want to marry.
years?
No, of course. I'm not. There were girls like I shout out to Charlotte Williams if you do watch this. That was that was my girl best friend in high school. Again, like I've told you guys, I can't have girl best friends. I was in love with her the whole fucking time. She's gorgeous.
That's what I'm saying. She wanted me to be her
But
friend. Like,
that was somebody I was with the whole time that I was like, I could marry this girl. I could marry this girl. I never dated her once, but I don't look at her now like that's my wife. You know what I
I'm
mean?
saying though, but when you have it's chemistry and I don't want to say baggage. What's another word for baggage? Not baggage.
Baggage isn't like a negative thing though.
No,
No,
not a
it's
negative
not.
thing. I'm saying like we have history.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, the history that we have is just like,
There's an understanding that you guys have of each other, probably.
yo, we both Libras. Like, yes, I'm a horror to all, you know what I'm saying? I'm a horoscopal guy, you know what I'm saying?
You just
Horoscope
cut the first part and not put the rest part in. You just go, I'm a whore.
That's OD because I'm not. But you know what I'm saying? I know what y'all got going on, you feel me? My shit's just mini, but
What do you
6
mean?
years. It's because it's my fault. You feel me? You guys are in a situation where it's like,
yeah,
yeah, nah.
Yeah, no, I'm not really in that situation.
We're kind of in the same boat, but it's kind of like I understand him because he got backdoored or some like crazy shit. Me was just more of like a dumb decision thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You is just more of like a haha.
I've just been I guess.
Haha. Not really a haha, but
it's nice haha.
For in our eyes, not in his eyes.
Yeah.
We can't say that. Can't. Hey, they're watching.
It's a
What the fuck? I don't know how to
not a haha, but like a.
No, I mean it's like a. No, I mean it's just like a.
Probably more of like a fulfilling.
I did everything I said I was gonna do.
Yeah.
I was gonna focus on this thing, grow this thing, make this lifestyle happen, and I did it. So now to come back and have a conversation and be like, get the confirmation that like I was doing those things is like, oh, sick,
fulfilling.
But like, yeah, I mean,
it's bittersweet.
It is bittersweet. It is like I did acknowledge like in one of the conversations we had. I acknowledge that it's like now being in this thing that I dreamed about a year ago with her, like talking to her about being in it doesn't feel the same as I pictured because talking about it, the idea was with her there.
Yeah, I think
so it's different being in it and being like, this is what the dream was, but then still kind of being like,
I mean, to add to that, it was like when I was talking to that girl the last couple months and she came here, I was like, this just doesn't feel the same.
First
like
of all, this girl brought home pineapples on a stick.
All right, enough about her. We don't need to talk about
shared
her.
it with us.
But like my ex-girlfriend saw, like she saw me working at Amazon. She saw me working with Yaza.
Yeah.
She saw me doing
That's
all
what
this
I'm
bullshit.
saying.
And now for it to be this, like I would love nothing. Like seeing her dad as my I felt it was awesome telling him about it. Like I still I'm gonna send him a video this summer. He asked me to, like he wants to see it. Like he saw it. Like he's another person. He was like there when I was just
there was nothing.
There was nothing. And now we're here and it's like shit. That's one of those things going forward with women. I mean, maybe not for you, but for me.
What do you mean maybe not for me?
Not for you. I'm talking about him. That I'm gonna have to be conscious of, like just really being with someone that doesn't look at this as like
a way in.
Not even a way in, just like I don't know how to put it. Like the trophy.
Yeah,
like I'm the trophy. Not what I do is not the trophy.
We are kings.
I understand your point. I want somebody to be with me for me, not because of I'm talented or because of what I shoot or because who I'm working with.
But
what?
You're different?
I was gonna say, I think that's one of my problems that I think I've become where I find a lot of my identity in like what I can do, what I can supply, what I can like that has become my identity, which probably isn't a great thing.
Yeah, I like to try and keep that separate because I just
I'm not good at that.
Especially following this whole thing, I kind of had that realization where I was like, I am this thing and it's not really the healthiest thing to just be that all the time.
That's where I'm at right now. And me and her had that conversation and I don't think I'm gonna change it.
I mean, in fairness to us, like we don't have to. Like I just
I miss Neha.
Hold it so you're talking straight.
Like when we're talking to Tanner about like
I miss Neha.
Being able to turn it off. That's really my fear.
Yeah.
Like in like 4 years down the line when we're like actually in a situation where we don't have to fucking work 24/7, like can you turn that off? Can you turn that like when you're at the beach with your spouse?
Yeah.
Are you not thinking about like
you think that's gonna be a hard thing?
Like what's the new ISO that's coming out?
Yeah, because I definitely think to a certain level, like I've definitely lost who I am and kind of just became what I think is needed to be to make WaveChange what I want it to be.
Yeah.
And I think I've lost like I don't know if like we joke about it in the podcast or not joke, but like what do you do for fun? Like I do this for fun. It's like this is my identity. There isn't like stuff outside, which I'm not saying is good or bad, but it's bad in the sense if you're trying to have a relationship.
It's great in the sense that this is what you want to build though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But like if one of the goals is to have a family and it's not conducive to that. And it's like,
and where I think we can really like kind of teeter that line is like doing like you should come to the waterfall with us on Wednesday, like doing stuff like that as a group. Like you're coming, right?
Oh hell yeah!
Like just go as a group. Like let's just go and do something that's not working. Like let's just go disconnect from this shit for a couple hours. Not be
team
here.
bonding. I think like the trips, you know what I'm saying, that we do. That's why I think going to Florida would be you know what I'm saying, work.
It'd be fun.
But as far as like taking our mind off, just, you know, we don't even have windows in this.
Not having to worry about coming here for the day. Like,
you know what I'm
just
saying?
those little things matter a lot more than people think, in my opinion. In my opinion, like I could be wrong.
It definitely does, because you know what's funny? Going back to that, talking to my ex, when we were on FaceTime, like I acknowledged that it was like the first time I felt like a person in like 9 months. Like I feel like that shut off, and it was just
like your work mind
like,
just turned off.
Yeah, talking to her was like, this is the first time I feel like I'm speaking to another human, and it's not like me speaking as WaveChange or like a part of this. Which again, I don't want to make it sound like this is now negative, because we just spent 40 episodes preaching that was the goal.
No, of course. But, I mean, like you can have both. Like there's
you can have both, but
that's
it's up
what
to
I have
you
to learn, because
to balance it. You got to just learn how to balance it.
That's what I have to like.
But it gets to a certain point where it's like, I don't know for you guys, but for me, it'd be like, I don't even want to, you feel me, hang out. There's only certain people, like even certain girls, that is like, I'm not going to stop doing this. It takes like if me and Chicago was valid right now, she'll be probably one of the females that I'll be like, all right, let me finish this. Let me get this done out the way.
For her,
Exactly. Let me get this out the way and let me get out of here. But other, they're just like, all right, I'm finished. Hey, what you doing? Shit, we shooting a video. Bro, we're literally watching the Knicks game. You know what I'm saying? So it's just shit like that that's just like, I don't know, bro. Because when I'm up, I got a long list of lines of Johns is just like, doop,
I think this just also has to do with the fact that you have a roster.
doop.
Yeah,
I do not have a
what's that
roster.
like?
I don't have a, yo, do not.
You literally just,
Bro.
You just
No,
like,
I'm saying,
explain,
I got a
elaborate
list
it.
of
No,
songs I could just
no, but y'all
You
didn't
did the
see
sound
this.
effect
Y'all didn't
too.
see
He
this
said,
though. That's the click on. That's the sorry. Oh, hey Shay, that's the sorry. Ding.
And see, like this is a U
D.
issue.
You feel me?
Yeah,
But
I don't.
it's like three. No, it's only one John. Chicago. If she calls, like,
I understand your point.
come to the yacht. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. I'm about to call you an Uber to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even in Mexico. But that's my point.
Well,
Yep, that's my point. I miss her so much, gang.
Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro.
Oh,
we
my
didn't
God.
really shoot any music videos. Changes the whole.
Hey, yo,
I really
man.
miss
She's never
her. It's
gonna see this.
crazy.
She's never gonna see
Yeah,
this.
but just you're gonna see this, and
Yeah, send me all the clips. I gotta post them on my Instagram. She gotta see that. Send me the clips, bro.
bro.
Send me the Chicago
Oh my
clip.
god. I mean, yeah. Well, I guess that's the.
That's my plan.
That's the what's been up in anything else in your personal lives? Like, that's the personal life recap, I guess.
I liked where we were going with that conversation, and then Shay just took it and made it about his roster.
I don't have a roster.
Where
Empathy, the fucking, what were we talking about? What did you just say? You just said something about, like feeling like a human again.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
like
I'm
it being the
I'm
first
sorry.
time for like, yeah, I definitely acknowledge, that was a crazy feeling to be on FaceTime and be like, whoa, I haven't felt this way since like 9 months ago or whatever.
But do you think that's because like y'all just have history? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's specifically because I was on FaceTime with her
Mhm.
and just having a conversation. Because I very much like have like written all that off after her.
I'm like trying to figure out how to make this point without making it super sad and deep.
No, you just gotta let it go. Let it flow.
I just let it fly.
Let it
Yeah,
fly.
fuck it.
Yeah, so like during that whole thing, I keep referencing the whole thing. I'm just gonna say it out loud. Like my mom had a stroke and she was on her deathbed, basically. Sorry to make it all deep, but
Well, yeah,
like
come
when
on,
I
this
was
is what it's for.
like, I hadn't been sober in, I don't know when the last time you were sober was, but that was the first time I had. Yeah, like that was.
I took I took like a month or two break. Like
That
2
was
years
like
ago.
the first time I had been sober and like really sat down somewhere for like 4 straight days and not been able to like go here, like do something in the video field. And it like really made me realize just like this is an addiction. Like this chase, like it is an addiction. And so much so like I let it allow me to have a complete lack of empathy for anything else that was happening in my life. And that moment, I like what you're saying. That's why it kind of resonated with me. Like I felt like a human in those 4 days, and I was like, wow, this is like very like the veil's coming off. I was like, I need to be more like considerate of the fact that this chase can hurt. Like I've always known it, but I didn't feel it.
Until
Like
you
it didn't
said, like,
feel
the empathy thing, like
it's like the lack, like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really I
yeah.
will justify anything if it means that
it
in my
grows
head
this-
it's growing
yeah.
that. Like the things I did to my
Damn.
ex-girlfriend, like the things I was doing, like really reflecting on those. I was like, I was a dick and I did some really shitty things to her and I justified them in my head sheerly because I thought it was for that thing. And a lot of things
But
I
it
did do
was, though.
were, of course.
Yeah.
I'm not acting like that thing isn't real. Like what we're doing is
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
None of these things would exist had we not do that.
Okay.
But to actually sit back and consider that fact for a second
Yeah.
and like I've always known that. Like I've said it on the fucking podcast. Like I've lost friends. I've done this.
Like I'm easy to cut people off if it's
But to sit back and like kind of like actually sit in those people's positions for a second and like look at it from like my friend Jude's perspective, like who saw me get addicted to this. Like I can't hang out with you because I'm going to be editing all day. And like day by day, he'd ask me to hang out and be like, I can't. So much to the point where we started arguing and then I started getting mad at him. And I thought the whole thing was like, you
He's
don't
not
want to
seeing
see
the
me
vision.
grow.
Yeah,
you
he's
don't
not-
see the vision.
Yeah.
He just wanted to see me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't regret what I did. I have no regret. Like he didn't see the vision. I know for a fact he didn't see the vision because Robbie would be like that had that be the case. But it was just very like, it was alarming. Like I was like, wow,
Yeah.
I will really do some dicky shit to people if it means that like WaveChange is going to grow or this business is going to grow.
But that's like when you're talking about when a girl has to see it. That's the same with friends too, though. Bro.
of course.
No, like 100%, because it's like, oh, he's just to other people, it's not making $1 million, a multi-million-dollar company. It's just, bro, you about to shoot this video. You know what I'm saying? You're about to, bro. You're just about to.
having that perspective.
You know what I'm
too.
saying? Yo,
Yeah.
you're just about to go on Canvas and just make a poster. You could. Do
I mean,
that.
it's a manifestation. Like
Yeah.
I really like the sacrifices you make are what manifests your destiny at the end of the day. Like
Yeah.
the things that I know you've done to get this company in the position it is in are real. Like those things
Yeah.
didn't just happen. Like
Nah.
Yeah.
those sacrifices
Yeah,
made
yeah,
it
you
so
have to
that this
give and
thing can
take,
be.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's like, yeah, part of me feels like I've basically given up myself as a person so this thing can exist. So then other people can one day benefit from this thing
But
and
you're
not
gonna
have to
benefit too,
give
though.
up to. Yeah, I'm not saying I don't benefit, but in the sense of like I give up being a person almost like I haven't had a social life and outside of this and like whatever long to build this thing. So then in my eyes, the next people we hire on, they can get all the benefits of this, but not have to sacrifice being
Their
a human
social
to get
life.
it.
Yeah.
But I feel like once you come in here, you're not gonna want to leave, because it's like even like people come in here one day and be like, "Yo,
Yeah.
bro, can I come?" You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
So
you
I
gotta
don't think it's.
but you know, 100%. Like I'm not saying it's like I'm not making it to like this is a negative place.
No,
People
yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to not be here,
Yeah.
but you shouldn't
Yeah.
live here 20. There's a
Yeah.
whole world outside of this place
It
to
is.
experience.
The point with this is like we are all real people in here,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
people will come in here and like resonate with us because we're good
Yeah.
people, we're real
Yeah.
people. But the difference between like the average person and us is like
We not. in the outside
we'll
world.
sacrifice anything.
Well,
like most people
actually-
want to go to the bars on the weekend.
Yeah.
Most people don't
And-
want to work on the weekend. Most people don't want to work 24/7. Most people don't
Yeah.
want to stay up for 30 hours. Like we
Yeah,
don't give a fuck.
And like you said, like everyone comes in here and they're here for one day and they're like, I want to be here every day. And they probably do feel that. But I guarantee you, every single person who says that, if they actually came here every day, after 7 days, they're gonna be like, I'm gonna just stay home today.
Yeah,
and then,
but I
and
could
then
come
it'll
tomorrow.
become 2 days of the week they're not
Yeah.
here, and then it becomes they're here.
Yo, what you doing? You at the stool?
It's just like like you said, it's actually an addiction to this point where like I feel like I am actively fighting against
Yeah.
something
Mhm.
to not be here all.
I love it though.
I mean,
I feel
yeah,
like-
it is what it is. I've just accepted like coming out of that relationship. I at at the end of the relationship was this constant struggle of me trying to balance both, just like this,
Yeah.
and like after the relationship, I've fully committed to like I want this thing to grow, and I'm not getting into a relationship with like that's the precedent. Then anytime I ever get into a relationship again, that is the precedent until this is at whatever position. Like
Yeah.
Fuck that, bro. It's just like out of everyone that's here, out of the males here, I feel like Jose probably is like the one with the most kind of social life, and that's a bare minimum.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
he's still teeter.
That's
He's
what I'm
like,
saying. So
But he's
I
still
would-
the newest too. He has.
that's. I was gonna say my
He's
point.
done the least crack to get the most.
That's what
addicted.
I was
I've done
gonna-
it the most. I'm the most. He's done it.
That's
the
a
most.
great metaphor for it. I was about to say like, Jose's kind of a great reference point because Jose
he came up-
didn't have to do the things that me and
The
Corey have been
Jose's
doing.
kind of what I was.
So
just
he
saying.
doesn't have that same level of like.
Sacrifice.
I
It's not
didn't-
even sacrifice to me. It's like, what do I do now?
It's this
It's
over.
like
Yeah.
it's like that. You know, it's like
I know,
that
yeah.
overhead feeling of like, if I don't do something right now, this isn't going to progress at all.
Yeah.
And
it-
Jose's never had that.
Yeah,
It's never. It's
he's-
always been like he hit me up. I brought him into Corey, and now he's just been here for the
yeah,
last.
he's what 2 years into doing it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
almost 2
professionally?
years in.
So he's almost 2 years. Like it took and he has steady work. Like
Yeah. He
Yeah.
does.
there's always steady work. I know what
Yeah.
he's good every month because I know there's steady work. Like you know how many years it took me to get so that Jose's a good example of what I was just saying. Where like I sacrificed a bunch, Steve sacrificed a bunch. The next person we brought in
doesn't have to sacrifice as
much.
much.
Obviously, he sacrifices, but and then the next person sacrifices a little less. And like,
Yeah.
And now testament to Logan. Like think about all the things he sacrificed
stories.
just for us to be in this building.
The
Like he
stories,
he
right.
left his fucking state. He left everything
Yeah.
behind just to come here. Like it's crazy, crazy stuff.
yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, just trying to balance the personal life. Like you said, like your friends and relationship the same way. Because like I lost a lot. Like I don't talk to a lot of people I used to, just purely out of like you said, like call it being a dickhead, but. The ones that chose, like, I did the same thing to everybody I was friends with, and some of them are still here, and we talk
Yeah.
whenever we talk, and whoever's there when this shit does work, will benefit, and the people who didn't won't, and it just is what it is. The same thing with relationships. It's like, I'm not bending to lose this thing for a relationship when this is what's going to supply for my future relationship. That's crazy.
All I'm saying is, I'll kill for this shit, man.
Yeah.
Anybody
No.
try to
Just to really divvy the point a little bit and throw everyone off a little bit. I will say, through that whole experience, watching my father almost lose his spouse, like if you do love somebody like that, make the time.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
Yes.
what that thing is. You can accomplish that goal and make that time for that person if they need to see you.
Yes.
Just wanted to get that point
Yeah.
across
'Cause
because
I
made that mistake and I think about it all the time. And I could have made it work
Yeah.
and I didn't make it work. And to this day, and probably to the day I go, I'll regret that shit.
Yeah,
But
and I wholeheartedly believe, like, if you want, like, the cliche, if they wanted to, they would. Like, they should.
Yeah.
See, every girl's probably put on.
You gotta leave it up. Now everything's finished. You feel me? The deed's been done as far as the
Yeah.
situation. Now you just gotta leave it up to, you feel me, God, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
yeah, if you do have a person that's supposed to be, don't like,
because that thing is as
it's a tough-
special.
it's
Yeah.
a tough edge because I feel like I actively went through it, and it's like it's the struggle of like I need to put all in this. But doing that can lose this person. But if you lose this person, this thing isn't as valuable anymore. Because like, if I get to the peak where the person I wanted to do it with isn't there, is it really?
I've come to believe that that's just a part of the addiction struggle, and I just don't think that exists. And I think it has to also do with the person. Yeah, unfortunately.
you
I
can't
think
have everything.
you
I want
can't.
it all.
No, you can't.
I
You
You gotta
can't.
sacrifice at least 2 things, 3 things. And one of those things are a relationship. Like
Nah,
that's
sleep.
it's a mandatory.
Sleep.
Yeah,
Sleep-
that's
sleep is
really
mandatory.
I'll keep the relationship. I'll
that
get
is
rid of
the
sleep.
sacrifice
it's
you have to
3.
make for it
It's
to
3
work.
big things.
All right, I have to get rid of 3 things: sleep,
Relationship. You feel me? And time.
time.
That's literally the big 3.
But I mean, yeah, like I mean,
I
I'm
gotta
if you want a
chilling.
crazy career, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, relationship could work, but y'all just got to be on the same according. Like,
No,
but-
honestly, yeah, because like the upset, like I mean, this wouldn't be where it is now if had I not been obsessive for years straight, and I wouldn't have been obsessive for years straight had she not
been
left
in
me.
a relationship.
All right, so pro tip: find a significant other, fall madly in love with them, and then have them break up with you and not speak to you.
I mean, it works for me.
and
for
then
my,
don't move on and just get obsessive about your hobby.
It did work for me.
it works for me for my songs.
Pro
So
tip:
it works for artists and editors.
but when she
So,
randomly starts liking your Instagram stories, big L.
big W.
Womp,
Now we
womp.
can turn to a W. Know that. There's never a situation. There's always a solution. There's always a
They
solution.
just hit me with a
There's never a
Text-
situation. There's always a solution. I
put it on a shirt. Put it on a shirt.
Whatever that means.
If you get it, you get it.
That's
Yep.
the title of this episode.
There's never a situation, only a solution.
Exactly.
Yeah. What are we at time wise?
36.
Oh yeah, we got some time to kill.
Yeah. There was something I was gonna bring up, but it wasn't like deep, and I didn't want to shift it. But yeah, so that's, I mean, that was a pretty good
30
personal
chunk.
life ramble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow shooting week. It was like some random content stuff. We're finishing up the sets. We talked about the school, building the school sets. We're finally getting these sets up, and in the next like month or two ish, we'll actually have sets up and running and to be like being booked, which is fucking crazy to actually be there and like be like actually getting there now. A year into being in this place.
I'm actually excited for that little streamer shit. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
the next thing I was gonna bring up. Me and you kind of. I started, and then you've been there the last day.
You know what I'm
Just started
saying?
messing around with the streaming. We're streaming on the. I'll put it in the link here. I'll start putting it in the description here. The WaveChange Twitch. I've been live streaming some of the editing sessions. This goofball is here. This guy randomly peeks through the background. It's been pretty cool. It's been cool. I'm still working out the kinks, so if you tune in and the audio's ass and the camera barely works, it's because we're still figuring it out. That's why I haven't like really made a post
But
about
you
it.
have to start.
Yeah, but that's why,
You know what
I
I'm
haven't
saying?
posted about it. We're just starting it. We'll probably do it for like another couple weeks here and there, get it figured out once it's real good.
I like that. I like that. I like streaming. I think.
Yeah, it's great. It's nice.
I don't know how you're gonna stream and at the same time. I don't know. How.
I was doing it the other night. It's just I have to be alone.
Yeah.
I can't have like you walking in and people walking. It's just they're two separate streams. They're gonna have to be two separate things.
Can you categorize? Can you like put them
Yeah,
under
I
a
can just
category?
change- I just do it all in the just chatting because there's like I don't even know if there's an editing tab, but there's probably 4 people watching the editing DaVinci Twitch. I'll just go into the just chatting because. But you know, just as we talk about how it's important to like all the other stuff, I'm just adding more. My life's just content at this point.
Circle back on the merch at some point.
Yeah, like
Them
I've
shorts,
kind of
bro.
like just kind of put everything in the back burner until there's like I've realized each thing needs like a person to run. Like rap rotation,
Yeah.
I gave up on it, but it needs like a center head each day. Like the merch, like
And my partner right
and
here.
so we need somebody, either somebody to take charge or we bring another person on. And they like, but the merch is definitely something really we definitely got to get on. But
I'm not gonna lie. This recent rap rotation I just did with Wardy. Probably was my best one I ever did. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna show you after this. Cuts hit, lighting cool, scenes valid.
The flea one looks fucking crazy.
Ooh, it's like you've done this before. Cause he fucking have for years. But this is why he's my partner, you know what I'm saying? Partner 50-50. Next
I
time
don't even know what that means.
and next time
I don't even know what that means. We still like this guy's talking part. I don't even know what any of this means yet. I don't even we haven't even dropped a single new one. I don't know. Like, I still
when
gotta
you
talk to the
guys-
boss about all this.
When y'all come into the office, we're gonna be in the same office because we're partners.
That's not true.
My
He will
dad-
never
watch the
have a
stream
desk in
tonight
my
when
office.
Shay moves his desk into.
I will. We could put the
Steve's.
clip in of my desk in his office, his desk not being in my office. Fuck, he's gonna be flustered.
And
All
we'll
right,
be
I'm
there.
downloading this flea thing so we could. We have like 20 videos back, at least 20 plus videos backlogged right now.
No way.
I counted 13 on the YouTube that aren't dropped, and there's
There's
at
no
least
way.
6 that are being edited right now.
C dot. I'm saying.
2 C dot,
Let's
3
not stack
DB.
up. Don't let's
That's
not stack,
5 alone.
But let's not
5
stack,
baby G, that makes it 10. Oh, hey mom.
Let's not stack it up though. Artist wise, how many artists has to drop? Because if we're doing 5, if it's 5 from one artist, them shit's gonna just drop throughout the year.
What?
He have selective hearing.
There's like 6 or 7 artists, I think.
Okay.
The Knicks are gonna go to the finals. That's what I
All
heard.
right, well, you want to wrap
Bro,
up the push?
anytime I want to have extra fun here, I bring my game. I noticed that. Like that's like my
What?
because I don't play the game when I get home anymore. I go right to sleep or I can't sleep. DB's in jail.
I need to get on the phone with one of Shay's threads.
No, you can get a
It's
phone.
called Sadiq.
We can call Sadiq. We call Sadiq. I don't even really play a game like that no more. I don't.
If that's what makes you feel better,
Oh my
That's what makes
gosh.
you
I
feel
don't play
better.
a game like that. What time I'll be leaving here? Anywhere between
You need to be
11.
sleeping here and then
Anywhere between 11
Leave it at
and 3. Those are my gaps. 11 and 3. When do I have time?
You have plenty of time. Plenty. What did you do yesterday?
Break it down.
You didn't play the video game? You didn't play the game yesterday?
No, I definitely played the game yesterday.
Okay, so then everything you just said is fucking
I said,
cat. Everything that just came out of your mouth
run it back.
is cat.
Run it back.
What do you mean run
They
it
know
back?
how I used to play the game. I used to be on that bitch every day.
You just said you don't play it
the
anymore.
game like that anymore. If you run it back, I said I don't play the game like that anymore.
semantics.
Bro's not reading the fine print. It's not my fault. He's not understanding what I'm talking about.
I perfectly understand what you're talking about, and
Bro,
I
you
fully
guys
understand
see-
that you're
bro, you guys- bro, you guys
capping.
see- how many hours you seen college football at?
Like 700?
It's only
I don't know.
It's only at like 800 now.
Oh, okay. That's only how many days of your life
So
on a
you still
game?
got-
That's
yeah,
only
100 hours.
how
But
many.
that was from that day.
How many days have you of
That
your
was
life?
from
I don't have
that
my
day.
phone. You want to do the math really quick for me?
That was
Corey?
from that day.
What's 800 divided by 24?
Divided by 24 is approximately 33.3333.
Wow.
333.
You've spent one whole month of your life playing that
I
game.
literally can play 2 days, damn near 3 days per month. So that breakdown doesn't really. It's actually pretty good. The game's been out for 2 years. That's actually pretty good.
That means you
That's actually pretty good.
spent, like, imagine just sitting in your room for 30 straight days and playing that game.
That's probably like the same thing for you in Minecraft.
The only game I could ever even come close to that would be Fortnite, and I don't even think I hit like 200 hours on that game.
It's no capping. You definitely hit over 200 hours of Minecraft.
What?
You've
I haven't
definitely-
played Minecraft in like a week. I play Minecraft for like 3 hour spurts, and then I get off because.
Oh, God.
What do you mean?
I've witnessed you lock in for the night to play Minecraft.
Yeah, from like 11 to like 3. That's 4 hours.
You said 3. Everything that just came out of your mouth
3,
was
4 hours.
The children are bickering.
We're not making
All right, what are we talking about? Diddy? What's good? What happened? Diddy's on trial.
Diddy is on trial.
Diddy is on trial.
That thing's still going on. I thought he was.
It's gonna be going. It's gonna be
Teddy
going
came
on
up
for a
on the
long
scene.
time
Yeah, but he's not going to
until
go
he
to jail, bro.
Epstein's out.
Kid Cudi went up on the stage.
He's not going to jail,
Yeah,
bro.
Kid
That's the
Cudi
only
doesn't have
person to save
viable
him.
evidence to prove that it was Diddy though.
Exactly.
He just kind of went and yapped for an hour.
So now he's.
It was actually kind of silly for him to
Yeah,
go. It
the boy-
actually
the
made
boy might
everything
get
look a
out.
little dumber.
My boy. I
True.
heard he's going to be
I'm really grateful that
WaveChange video.
this all happened before I could get close with Busta and then go meet Diddy. That would have been bad.
He's like, yeah, bro. He invited me to a party, and I'm just going to go shoot some things.
I
there.
didn't know.
Wait, Steve, didn't you go to that?
The all white party. I did. I saw some freak shit.
That explains a lot. That explains a lot.
I ran
Big. Oh, my God.
into the room and got freaky. Ah!
Go grab the baby when you're from down the block.
I got you.
No, you're that sick, bro. I can never think about sharing my partner like that guy. Like, sharing your
Well, I
partner.
don't really think he ever looked at anybody like a partner, to be
That's-
honest. But
See, now that's
I think he was looking
that's
at them more
sick.
like objects.
Objects. That's sick.
So what
bro.
happens when you have $1 billion and
You lose morals?
You're super
Yeah.
powerful, yeah. When
and
nobody
you
tells
have
you no.
all the
and-
power in the world, and you can kill Tupac, and no one even bats an eye, and it's crazy.
We'll cut to Steve's camera.
Yeah, I don't want the CIA.
Yeah, we'll cut
coming to
to, we'll
the
cut to
show.
Steve's camera.
I think it's abundantly obvious that Diddy called a hit on Tupac. All right, sorry if I get hit. Well, we know where it came from.
No, I gotta cut. Yo, he's just making
You-
it worse.
You need to look at the TikToks I send you. They're very funny.
on TikTok.
The TikToks that I send you.
On TikTok?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't really
Alright.
be on TikTok like that.
Well, I guess that's a
Wait,
good time
wait.
to.
What? I need to eat.
All right.
Somebody-
Appreciate
somebody-
you guys as always. Every Monday. Today we were a little late, but I still got it up on Monday. Hopefully, if it's up right now. But it's up right now.
If any sugar mamas
It's
watching
right
this,
now.
I'm available.
Yeah, I second that. Let me get a good old sugar
Yeah.
mama.
Any sugar mamas, me and Steve, maybe not this guy, but these two, We're ready.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, he's good.
Every Monday, listen to the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. Watch the Twitch. It's linked down below. Go to the YouTube. Watch the behind the scenes videos with everybody.
Hi, I'm Corey.
Peace.
Bye. I'm Corey. Bye. Bye.
Now I'm gonna make a wild thumbnail of you.
Yeah, you could. I just went and fucking hit my face on the mic. You do some of that shit.